Good afternoon, everyone. Please be seated. My name is Jane Carrero. I'm the Vice President for Health Affairs and the Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine. We are here this afternoon to honor the graduates and to bear witness to their hooding and oath-taking, the final steps in their long journey towards becoming a physician. I'd like to extend an especially warm welcome to the family members of the graduating students, many of whom have traveled long distances to be with us today. We're very glad to have you here celebrating this occasion with us. Welcome. Doctors, that's you guys down there in the green. Yeah. I'm going to ask you to take a moment and to look around. Look around. Look behind you. Everyone who's here is here to support you. Everyone here is filled with happiness and a desire to share this moment with you. Please join me in congratulating the 41st class of the University of New England College of Osteopathic Medicine. And they are Herculean. It was a challenge. Not to find adjectives for you guys. It was a challenge to find adjectives that the rest of them hadn't already used. We have some honored guests with us on the platform here today with us. Here on the stage with me is Dr. Karen Pardue. She's our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. We have Dean Kelly, the former Associate Dean of COM, Office of Recruitment, Student and Alumni Affairs, and this year's, yes. And Pat is this year's recipient of the Pioneer of Osteopathic Medicine Medal. We have Board of Trustee members, Mrs. Fran Gerard, and previous member, Dr. John Chang. We have the Unicom Alumni Association President, Dr. Jody Herman. And then we have a few of our hardworking deans, Dr. Vin Bornicorn. Well, he's not a doctor, I just demoted you, sorry. Vin Bornicorn, Dr. DeFeo, Dr. Brenner, and of course, Dr. Lowry. So thank you for being here. Earlier today, the university awarded 163 Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine degrees to the members of our class of 2022. Since the creation of the College of Osteopathic Medicine in 1978, we've graduated over 4,000 osteopathic physicians. We're very proud of the impact our graduates have had on the state of Maine, in New England, and across the nation. And wherever our graduates go, they still remain part of our Unicom family. Members of the class of 2022, you have accomplished much, but we look forward to watching your equally bright and wonderful futures. But doctors, you did not do this journey alone. There have been many along the way who've supported and guided you. Would the parents of the graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And I want to give you guys, you moms and dads and moms and moms and dads, I want to give you a personal thank you. This class went on break in March of 2020, and then they all got an email, don't come back, which was a very bizarre transition. And they hit the floors, brand newbies, green as grass, most of them, hit the floors, and they did an amazing job. You guys, as parents, have done a fabulous job raising them. Really, you need to be really, really proud of them, not just for graduating. Other people graduate. What they got through in the last 2 years, and the grace, and the humility, and the compassion, and the collaboration and cooperation that they showed. When I would talk to my peer deans and hear like their students melting down, refusing to do stuff, these guys stepped up, what do you need to help, jumped in at the hospitals where they were training. They did a great job, and you did a great job raising them, so thank you. There's another group of people we need to acknowledge. Those are the folks who spent nights alone while you slogged through Blackboard modules, weekends creeping around quietly while you studied for the boards, and mornings making the bed while you trotted off to rounds. Would the graduates' partners, husbands, wives, and significant others please stand? And just a word of advice, there are these residency rules now that limit work to 80 hours. There's plenty of time for them to do the laundry. An institution of higher education is only as good as its faculty and staff, and it really is my honor to work with a group of exceptional and committed individuals. Some of them should be committed. No, I'm just kidding. I would like to ask all of the faculty and professional staff of Unicom to please stand and be recognized. Yes. They put up with me, so they all deserve medals. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Karen Pardue, UNE's Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Provost Pardue joined the UNE community in 1993. We were actually in the same new employee orientation group, so Karen and I have known each other for a while. Dr. Pardue built UNE's nursing program into one of the best in the country. She led the Westbrook College of Health Professions through many innovative and creative changes. She spearheaded the development of simulation and IPE programs at UNE, and she stepped in to lead the academic mission of the university through COVID. Dr. Pardue and I have partnered together on many initiatives and challenges. She is a wonderful partner and friend, and I very much appreciate all the support she's given me and to COM. Dr. Pardue.
Thank you so much, Dean Carrero, for that warm introduction. I am delighted to be joining you in person, this is so special, for the hooding ceremony and to witness the oath-taking by the COM class of 2022. As Dean Carrero noted, we have been colleagues for many, many years. Whether in education or in clinical practice, our relationship exemplifies the critical importance of collaboration in promoting optimal outcomes. I want to express my appreciation to Dean Carrero and to her leadership team for the exemplary work they have done leading this medical school, especially through this very difficult time. Turning my remarks to the graduates, I have had the pleasure of observing you the last 4 years hard at work on and around our Biddeford campus and off campus. I can say with confidence that your employers, your coworkers, and most importantly, your patients benefit from your expertise and your care. With the osteopathic oath that you are about to take, and having completed your years of rigorous study and training, you have demonstrated your commitment to providing a level of care that goes beyond treating illness or injury. You have shown your readiness to holistically meet the needs of your patients and their families as complex human beings. At UNE, we emphasize the importance of patient-centered care, treating the whole person, and promoting health as opposed to merely treating disease, all central tenets of the osteopathic approach. We have also instilled a love of learning and the devotion to lifelong learning. By continually refreshing your knowledge and skills, you will be prepared to approach your patients with the richest arsenal of modalities at your disposal as a healer. To quote the father of osteopathy, Andrew Taylor Still, once said, and I quote, "To find health should be the object of any doctor. Anyone can find disease," end quote. By committing yourself to the philosophy espoused by Dr. Still, that being a doctor prepared to pause and look holistically at the complexity of any situation, you will distinguish yourself from many peers in your profession. Your patients will see the difference in your approach. Your coworkers will also likely notice, and some of them will learn from your unique approach. Your studies and clinical experiences have deepened your knowledge, tested your critical thinking and clinical reasoning abilities, honed your skills, and as we've already heard, strengthened your resolve. Now as you pursue your residencies, having withstood the rigors of this exhaustive preparation, and stand ready to enter a calling where a good day at work will see you make not only a difference in someone's life, but the difference. Sociologists term today's ceremony as a marker event. Like other marker events, weddings, birthdays, holidays, there's associated rituals that guide our celebration. In this celebration of commencement, our ritual includes the wearing of regalia, whose shape, color, markings, all have significance to the academic institution, the country, the degree being conferred, or the discipline. The custom of regalia dates back to medieval Europe, and we continue to proudly carry that tradition today. This afternoon is another important custom of hooding to signify the award of an advanced graduate degree. In so doing, you become an elite member of a group. Only 37% of the adults in the United States earn a baccalaureate degree, and only 13% earn a graduate one. So I'm taking a cue here from Dean Carrero. As with any marker event, I encourage you right now to pause, take a deep breath, look around, and take a mental picture of this moment. Fist pump your neighbor. You did it. Savor all you have achieved. Feel the joy we collectively share in this enormous pride in all that you have accomplished. And though now you leave UNE to enter your residencies, you will carry with you the knowledge, the competencies, and the values that you gained here. You have likely cultivated friendships that are going to last you a lifetime. You take with you our enduring UNE core beliefs and a dedication to improving the health of all people, all communities, and our planet. You will represent UNE and serve as ambassadors for the fine work being done by this institution. But first, I hope you bask in a time of celebration with your loved ones as you reflect back with fond memories and look ahead to your amazing futures. I look forward to welcoming you back to campus as alumni, and please know you will always be part of the UNE family. Thank you, and my warmest congratulations to the class of 2022.
Thank you, Dr. Perdue. It's now my pleasure to present the Pioneer of Osteopathic Medicine Medal. The Pioneer of Osteopathic Medicine Medal honors special individuals who exemplify the tireless dedication and bold pioneering spirit of the profession's founder, Andrew Taylor Still. Specifically, this award recognizes extraordinary service to the University of New England College of Osteopathic Medicine and to our profession. The medal is the highest honor given by the college. This year, the Pioneer of Osteopathic Medicine Medal is being awarded to a person who has had an unprecedented impact on the College of Osteopathic Medicine and indirectly on our alumni's many patients. Patricia A. Kelly, MS, first came to Unicom over 40 years ago as the coordinator of medical financial aid. During her tenure, she became Assistant Dean of Students and then the Associate Dean of Students for the COM, overseeing the recruitment, acceptance, support, and advising of virtually every single person who has graduated from the College of Osteopathic Medicine. From the time that they applied to the College of Osteopathic Medicine through their experience as an alumnus. Pat remembers every student. She remembers who they hung out with, and this is true of all you guys. She remembers who they dated, who they didn't date, who they wanted to date, who wanted to date them. You get it. Dean Kelly, because she will never be anything but our Dean Kelly, has been an institution in the osteopathic arena, taking on national and regional leadership in the American Association of Colleges of Osteopathic Medicine, the Council of Osteopathic Medicine Admissions Officers, the Medical Professions Health Program, the Maine Medical Association, and the Finance Authority of Maine. Dean Kelly has been a member of the Maine chapter of the American Council of Education, the National Network of Women's Leaders, and she served as state coordinator and vice president and president of the board for the Center for Grieving Children. In 2012, the Maine Osteopathic Association recognized her with the MOA Board Award for her outstanding and significant contributions to the entire osteopathic profession in Maine. In 2017, the UNICOM Alumni Association recognized Dean Kelly by the establishment of the Patricia A. Kelly Endowed Scholarship, which provides aid to financially needy, academically deserving students who aspire to careers in primary care. And the class of 2022 is actually their class gift, was a donation to that scholarship fund. Pat has touched every COM alumnus and taught us patience, acceptance, and humility. Pat, would you please come forward? This medal didn't come in. Do you want this for you? Dean Kelly is now going to give us a few more words of wisdom.
You all clean up nice. Dr. Carrero, Provost Pardue, representatives of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, beloved colleagues, graduates, families, friends of UNE, plus those joining us virtually today, thank you for this incredible honor. I am truly humbled and honored to be the 2022 recipient of the Pioneer of Osteopathic Medicine Medal. I would also like to thank my siblings, their partners, as well as my nieces and nephews for being here with me today. We've been through many things in life together, and I am truly thankful for the gift of brothers, sisters, and extended family. A special thanks to the sibling who is at home with my mother and husband so that they could be part of this event as well. All of you have played a part in my receiving this honor today. Thank you for being here. Lastly, a special thank you to my husband, Dr. Joseph Pease. He has been the unsung hero and silent supportive partner as I have worked at the University of New England College of Osteopathic Medicine these 40-plus years. When I first came to UNE, my now husband said, "Remember, you are planting seeds for the future. The efforts you put in today will show up in the alumni later on." He and I have both shared this journey of being at UNE and with COM, so my success and joy is every bit of his as well. I would be remiss if I did not let you know the role he, too, has played in my success, as well as in all of yours. Thank you, Mr. Mann. When Dr. Carrero first asked me to offer comments at this hooding ceremony, I paused for a moment, yet shortly after that said yes, as I have been known to go in where angels fear to tread. Then I got to thinking, what do I have to say to these graduates that will be meaningful or significant to them at this momentous occasion? I'm not a physician, as you are going to be. I'm not a faculty member who has taught you, nor am I of the stature of some of the past recipients of the Pioneer of Osteopathic Medicine Medal. What do I have to convey that is meaningful and significant to you on such an important day? Well, a little history. Did you know that there are 40 previous recipients of the Pioneer of Osteopathic Medicine Medal, and that they are pretty some amazing people? For example, 3 are past presidents of the American Osteopathic Association, and 1 is the past executive director of the American Osteopathic Association. 2 are past presidents of the University of New England. 4 are past deans of colleges of osteopathic medicine. 1 is the past president of the American Association of Colleges of Osteopathic Medicine. At least 13 are past faculty members, and there are 32 individuals who are or have been osteopathic physicians. Some names you would recognize as people who have made significant contributions to our university, like Harold Alfon or Doctors Catherine and Robert Leonard. Others are individuals who have created and molded what has become the College of Osteopathic Medicine. Physicians like Dr. Arthur Vanderberg, Dr. Hadley Hoyt, Dr. Andrew Longley Sr., Dr. Wilbur Cole II, Dr. M. Carmen Pettipies, Dr. William E. Wyatt, Dr. Frederick N. Schwartz, Dr. Iris W. Stockwell Jr., also affectionately referred to as Coach, plus PhDs such as Jean Janachat, David Mannion, and James Norton. Some individuals, although by all means not just the 2 I will mention, were involved in the founding of the college, notably Dr. William Bergen and President Jack S. Ketchum, and a certain fence between their 2 yards. All of the individuals have been leaders, contributors, and influencers of the profession and the college, and as a result, of you as well. When I recently reviewed the list, I realized that I knew of or had worked with everyone on the list. That's a little mind-boggling to be sure, yet it's not surprising when you look back through a lens of 40-plus years. In the old days, many a Saturday and Sunday were expended conducting admissions interviews with Dr. Harrison Aldridge, Dr. Edith Craig, Dr. Hadley Hoyt, and Dr. James Norton. Dr. Hoyt helped me learn how to assess someone's ability or inclination towards osteopathic manipulation by looking at their various manual interests, playing musical instruments, interests that involved using their hands, and things of that nature. Dr. Edith Craig and I spent many interview sessions talking about what she did as a physician, how she did it, and about women in the osteopathic medicine. She was the first woman DO I had the pleasure to work with and could see the profession and what they did through her eyes and her conversations. That was a significant experience for me because at the time, there were far more men in the profession and in the classroom than there are today. Fun fact. One thing you may not know is that I had to fight for additional restrooms in Stella as we accepted more women because the building was not set up to accommodate them, but to accommodate more men. Times certainly have changed, and for the better, I am sure. Later on, and over the course of years, Dr. Boyd Boozer, Dr. John Chang, Dr. William Kermes, Dr. Arthur Vanderberg, and Dr. Bruce Bates joined in participating in the admissions selections process. All of the individuals are Pioneer of Osteopathic Medicine Medal recipients. I learned about the profession from them, the essential components we were looking for within individuals we were selecting to become osteopathic physicians, what we considered significant in the formation of future osteopathic physicians, and more importantly, the why and purpose for which we existed. Then it hit me. What do I have to share with you? I am a bridge between you and them, between today and the past that came before all of us. For if you do not know the people from whence you came, you do not know what is in your Unicom DNA and what you will carry forward. You came in from good familial stock, and now you leave with good Unicom stock as well. You are part of the bridge to the next generation of osteopathic physicians, that connection between yesterday, today, and the future which lies before us. Long before the College of Osteopathic Medicine came into existence, there was a band of individuals who wanted to ensure that the care they provided to patients, distinctly osteopathic care, would continue to be available to those for whom they cared and loved. They believed so much in the value of what they did and wanted to ensure that it was available in the future that they mortgaged their homes, they made pledges of funds that they did not have, and they gave of their limited personal time, for after all, they were busy practicing physicians, to ensure the future of the profession. They taught, they guided, mentored, and supported the development of the next generation of osteopathic physicians. They sought out others who could support this goal with skill sets that they did not have. They found like-minded, kindred spirits, and, as one expression goes, set out a big, hairy, audacious goal for themselves. They did this because they believed so much in what they had to offer and how beneficial it was for their patients and for the future. They used the power of that vision and their aspirations to create a generational legacy, a wealth that has enriched so many of you and thousands of other graduates of the University of New England College of Osteopathic Medicine. One of my most cherished memories is that of showing Dr. J. Jerry Rodos around the campus and community when he came back many years later as the white coat ceremony speaker. Dr. Rodos was the dean who hired me and a man who believed that medical humanities were the meat and potatoes of the medical education curriculum. Dr. Rodos was marveling about the changes in the campus since his departure. The Alphon Forum, the Campus Center, and the Alphon Center for Health Sciences, the Bush Center, and the growth of the campus across Route 9. He said to me, "Pat, can you believe what this place has become?" At the time, I told him, I often thought of the line from Cabaret, where it goes, "If they could see me now, that little gang of mine, I'm eating fancy chowder, drinking fancy wine." That is what transformation has taken place within our campus community, as well as the profession, since the founders had a dream, nurtured it, and set about to make it plain within the universe. I believe the founders are looking down on all of you here today, recognizing their vision revealed in all of you, and knowing the dream will remain alive for years to come. The future is secure with and in all of you. You are the 41st class to graduate from the University of New England College of Osteopathic Medicine. In a few short weeks, the class of 1982 will celebrate their 40th anniversary of graduation on June 12, 1982. That first class was 35 in number. You are now 163 strong going into the profession. To date, over 4,000 osteopathic physicians have graduated from the University of New England College of Osteopathic Medicine, the little medical school on the coast of Maine. I have worked with, gotten to know, and come to cherish every one of you and those who preceded you. Parents and families, thank you for sharing your person with me and with all of us. It is a distinct honor to have gotten to know, work with, and interact with every one of them. Class of 22. You are the last class I will have seen come in as applicants, move through a COM as students, and now graduate as osteopathic physicians. During the past 5 years, we've shared many experiences, some funny, some not so much, yet it has always been an adventure. We have had much laughter, shed a few tears, experienced a pandemic that does not seem to want to end, and yet we all arrived here today, in person, to celebrate the achievement of a deeply personal dream for all of you. Congratulations on the achievement of this dream. Now, it is almost time, as they say on Instagram, to cut to the good stuff. Before we do, I want to share a few last thoughts. In the past little bit, I've been thinking about bridges. I recall the first time I saw the bridge between Prince Edward Island and its sister province, New Brunswick. It seemed that bridge went on forever. You could not see where it landed on PEI as it left New Brunswick, and it looked like the Loch Ness Monster to me. I cannot help but think about the bridge between you and me and those who came before all of us to establish this school. It is now time for you to take on the role of bridge builders and continue the legacy of the founders and the profession. You are the keepers of the dream now. It is time for you to be the bridge builders. And lastly, as I ended every graduation rehearsal before this, I will take the time to do the same with you. You started this process 5 years ago when you applied to us. You enrolled in our institution, and now you are graduating. It bears repeating. It has been an honor and a privilege to work with you. You each hold a special place in my heart and will remain there forever. Therefore, in the words of my ancestors, may God hold you safely in the palm of his hand until we meet again. Until we meet again. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Dean Kelly. And I have to admit, this supply chain thing, the medal didn't come in, so we'll send it to you. But I actually feel blessed that it happened with Pat because I know she'll forgive me and not be embarrassed. So, but thank you. Now, I would like to ask Dr. Morgan Reynolds. How's that sound? President of the UNICOM class of 2022 to come to the podium and address her classmates. You got that
Thank you so much. Thank you. It's an honor to speak on behalf of the class of 2022 here today. I knew that in the first month of medical school that this class had something special about it. The camaraderie and genuine friendships and relationships that developed almost immediately speaks volumes to the character that this class possesses. I must also mention all the faculty and staff, professors who have supported us over the past 4 years and influenced us. Not only do we know now the basics of medicine, we also know how to care for patients clinically and how to think like doctors. When I found out that it's customary for the class president to give a speech at graduation, I panicked a little. But then I got a lot of comfort in reaching out to some of our professors and asking what their thoughts were on our class. Obviously, everyone's initial response was that we are the best class to have ever come through UNICOM. Don't ask who said that. They don't want to make the other classes feel bad. Some other qualities that they use to describe our class include professional, kind, adaptable, and with great candor. Dr. Arafat even responded with some pictures of her with some of us. The relationships with her and those with all who taught us are so special, and they made our time here all that it was. Thank you, UNICOM faculty and staff, for all that you guys have done for us throughout the past 4 years. As I look out into this room, I see a lot of happy faces of those who made this journey possible for each one of us graduates. Family, friends, and loved ones who are here today, and those who couldn't make it, without you, none of us would be graduating. Medical school challenges us in a lot of ways that we'd never experienced before. With that comes strains on so many parts of our lives, and that includes personal relationships. You are the ones that helped us become the medical school candidates that UNICOM accepted a little over 4 years ago. You're the ones that we turned to when we didn't know if we could do it, and when we found out that we actually could. You're the ones who loved us through the good times and the bad times that medical school gave us. Words do not suffice to show the gratitude that you all deserve, but we do thank you sincerely from the bottom of our hearts. Class of 2022. Even though I've been trying to convince somebody, any of you, to take this position for the past 3.9 years, it has been an honor to serve you. I'll never forget walking into the first day of medical school thinking, well, we'll see how this goes. I was prepared to fail after giving it a good old college, or I guess grad school try. But it wasn't long before I realized that I wasn't alone. The family that Unicom gave me, shout out to my first year CBL, benign B9, and the friends that I gained along the way would help give me the strength and the confidence to succeed. Not only have we helped each other pass and guess answers correctly on T-RATs after a week of very minimal studying, we have been undefeated in the annual Chili Bowl, crushing the classes above and below us in flag football. We have danced the night away at 2 winter formals. And we've overcome the agony of rescheduling our boards exams multiple times when COVID hit right at the crux of our studying. You guys have all taught me so much, and I hope that I at least have taught every single one of you, audience included, that the Buffalo Bills are far more lovable than the New England Patriots. Go Bills! This small but prestigious medical school on the coast of Maine gave us all one another, and for that, I am forever grateful. We drank water out of a fire hose together. Long days and short weeks we lived through together, and today, here we are, accepting our diplomas, finally able to say, "Hey, doc," instead of, "Hello, student doctor." Thank you for being wonderful classmates, and cheers to becoming the best physicians that we can be as we continue our training. We did it.
Thank you, Dr. Reynolds. Woo-hoo, sounds good. At this time, I would like to ask Associate Dean Buenacor to come to the podium, please, and to read the names of the candidates to receive the hood for the Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine. Will the faculty marshals please escort the candidates to the stage?
All right, we're ready. Elise Ann Adonisio, hooded by Kat Brandt, DO 97. Raksha Adhikari, hooded by Saibal Goxi, MD. Umar Syed Ahmad, hooded by Umar Ahmad, Farm D. Humza Ahmed, hooded by Irshad Ahmed, MD. Noha Tasnia Ahmed, hooded by Neela Karim, MD. Morgan L. Albert, hooded by Kathy White, DO 98. Lucy D. Algio, hooded by Kat Brandt, DO 97. Melissa Francesca Uyawa, hooded by John Lowry, DO 2010. Danielle Lynn Allen, hooded by Eric Sampson, MD. Lauren Arlene Altamari, hooded by Patricia Altamari, EDD. Christopher Glenn Andrin, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, PhD. Brett A. Armstrong, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, PhD. Daniel Auger, hooded by Anna Michaud, PAC. David Frederick Bach, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, PhD. Harrison Pierre Bai, hooded by John Miskowski, MD. Hannah Gail Beechwood, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, PhD. Annie M. Beauregard, hooded by Kat Brandt, DO 97. Rachel L. Bednars Maderis, hooded by Catherine Bednars, JD. Vadim S. Belinsky, hooded by John Lowry, DO, 2010. Turinder Barrage, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, PhD. Catherine Victoria Bianco, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, PhD. Max R. Blazon, hooded by Catherine Brandt, DO 97. Edon Busani, hooded by Scott Devaney, MD. Courtney Lee Brann, hooded by Kat Brandt, DO 97. Hillary Pham Bui, hooded by Hawaida Arafat, MD, PhD. Cara Marie Button, hooded by Frank Willard, PhD. Beatrice Sue Byrne, hooded by Barbara Byrne Burkholder, DVM. Sean B. Byrne, hooded by Seth Butler, DO 2021. Cerise Justine Carey, hooded by John Lowry, DO 2010. Victoria Ashley Caruso, hooded by Brittany Caruso, MD. Ivy Chippendale Cass, hooded by Paul Cass, D.O. Catherine Grace Catley, hooded by Miher Baskar, Ph.D. Kirby Ray Kavanagh, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, Ph.D. Emily D. Serto, hooded by Michael Coughlin, D.O. 18. Cindy Chu, hooded by Yuan An, M.D. Matthew L. Cloutier, hooded by David A. Cloutier, DVM. Ethan G. Collins, hooded by Gregory Collins, D.O. Amy L. Courtney, hooded by Kat Brandt, D.O. 97. Ashley A. Conkrite, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, Ph.D. Cassidy Tate Cunningham, hooded by John Lowry, D.O., 2010. Ishbel Margaret Curry, hooded by Allison Haru, M.D. Allison M. Daly, hooded by Robert Jones, M.D. Joseph Daniel, hooded by Sajay Daniel, M.D. Karen Darakananda, hooded by Darwin Darakananda, Ph.D. Caitlin Marie DiStefano, hooded by Charlotte Callista, DPT. James T. DeCourcy, hooded by Jessica Gallagher, PAC. Kristen Marie DeMayo, hooded by Hawaida Arafat, MD, PhD. Evan C. Devaney, hooded by Scott Devaney, MD. Matthew Christopher DeMaria, hooded by John Miskovsky, MD. Shannon L. Donovan, hooded by Kelsey Donovan, PAC. Michael Anthony Doyle, hooded by Paul Mars, MD. Dory Derek Shande, hooded by Hawaida Arafat, MD, PhD. Daniel A. Dreimer Batka, hooded by Tali Dreimer Kagan, MD. Hannah Britton Durant, hooded by Catherine Brandt, DO 97. Ryan Dwash, hooded by John Lowry, DO 2010. Elizabeth W. Ekman, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, PhD. Fidesz Angeli Elamparo, hooded by Hawaida Arafat, MD, PhD. Grace C. Ewing, hooded by Michelle Goyette Ewing, PhD. Cassandra Marie Farrell, hooded by Dina Farrell, MD. Dalen M. Folkendall, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, Ph.D. Jeremy Garneau, hooded by John Chang, D.O., 84. Yasmin Gondihari, hooded by Jeffrey Simonito, MBA. Arisa Ginai, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, Ph.D. Matthew David Gott, hooded by Timothy Lannon, Ph.D. Evangeline Clara Green, hooded by Evan Green, Ph.D. Abraham Joseph Halstein, hooded by Jonathan Greenfield, Ph.D. Briar Robert Hansen, hooded by Alex Langwani, M.D. Carl Richard Hansen, hooded by Rebecca D. Greenspan, D.O., 2020. Abigail Margaret Hatch, hooded by Seth Butler, D.O., 21. Sarah Hurd, hooded by Catherine Brandt, D.O., 97. Doug Herrick, hooded by John Lowry, D.O., 2010. Devin Hoover, hooded by Kat Brandt, D.O., 97. Kathleen Wong, hooded by Pai Jung Wong, M.D. Sheila W. Ip, hooded by John Lowry, D.O., 2010. Sujay Hari Jugannathan, hooded by Ryan Smith, D.O., 2010. Mark Jens, hooded by Frank Willard, Ph.D. William Andrew Corrales, hooded by Sarah Kelly, J.D. Mark Anthony Kassab, hooded by Douglas B. Spicer, Ph.D. Anana N. Kazi, hooded by Catherine Brandt, D.O., 97. Sarosh Khan, hooded by Azar Khan, Ph.D. Matthew John Kilrow, hooded by John Lowry, D.O., 2010. Jennifer L. Kirsch, hooded by Kat Brandt, D.O., 97. Laura O. Knappich, hooded by Ivor B. Kaplan, M.D. Hillary Sage Landsman, hooded by Hawaida Arafat, M.D., Ph.D. Bethany Michelle Lacuerda, hooded by John Lowry, D.O., 2010. Jacob F. Laser, hooded by Amy Knorr, M.D., Ph.D. Janet E. Lavrich, hooded by Stacy Teamy, D.O., 93. Monica Levkovich, hooded by Catherine Brandt, DO 97. Jenny Liang, hooded by John Lowry, DO 2010. Sean Stephen Lombard, hooded by Stacy Teamy, DO 93. Vincent Joseph Martello, hooded by Christina Martello, DPT. Matthew M. Mashayake, hooded by Catherine Brandt, DO 97. Anna Parkhurst McLean, hooded by Rebecca Rowe, PhD. Wilson May, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, PhD. Lindsay B. Mello, hooded by Brianna Charette, JD. Lindsay Taylor Millen, hooded by Amanda Thistle, PAC. Carl John Minerath, hooded by Dale Minerath, MD. Matthew Mark Mizzoni, hooded by Nancy Mizzoni, DNP. Alexandra Moran, hooded by Erica Henninger, Farm D. Ramasamy Muthraman, hooded by John Lowry, DO 2010. Alay P. Nanavati, hooded by Janica Varoja, JD. Asta Narula, hooded by Catherine Hanafi, DO 2004. David Joseph Nicholas, hooded by Catherine Brandt, DO 97. Christian D. Noblet, hooded by John Lowry, DO 2010. Thomas W. Knoll, hooded by Kat Brandt, DO 97. Mark David Oliver, hooded by John Lowry, DO 2010. Thomas P. Oram, hooded by Mark Bernardo, DO 2021. Nicole Francis Parentella, hooded by Hawaida Arafat, MD, PhD. Bora Park, hooded by Eric Hunter Sharp, DO. Darshit J. Patel, hooded by Van Patel, DPT. J. Patel, hooded by Charu Patel, MD. Ridhi B. Patel, hooded by Sruti Patel, MD. Roshan Deepak Patel, hooded by Ryan Smith, DO 2010. Rutvi Patel, hooded by Krina Patel, MD. Shama Patel, hooded by Hawaida Arafat, MD, PhD. Vandan Patel, hooded by Catherine Brandt, DO 97. Olivia Plato Patsos, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, Ph.D. Jesse Myrick Perry, hooded by John Lowry, D.O., 2010. Samantha T. Pendleton, hooded by Marilyn Gallucci, Ph.D. Valerie Jean Pendleton, hooded by Paul Rassicott, M.D. Benjamin Ambrose Peterson, hooded by Mariette Scone, M.D. Samuel M. Pettit, hooded by William Pettit, M.D. Katie J. Polakowski, hooded by Jack Forbush, D.O., 2001. Matthew D. Postolowski, hooded by Stacy Teamy, D.O., 93. Carissa M. Rajagopal, hooded by Wayne Altman, M.D. Roshan Prakash Rao, hooded by Prakash Rao, M.D. Ashar Raza, hooded by Kat Brandt, D.O., 97. Ellen Marie Reedy, hooded by John Lowry, D.O., 2010. Morgan Christine Reynolds, hooded by Mark Reynolds, DPT. Colby Patrick Rondow, hooded by Andrea Bodine, M.D. Joanna M. Sedlowska, hooded by Chloe Eisenhower, DMD. Nitisari P. Sankar, hooded by Preeti Pratap, PhD. Catherine Ann Seibel, hooded by Roy E. Seibel, Jr., MD. Matthew C. Sino, hooded by Nicholas Sino, PhD. Rushi Dylan Shah, hooded by Paris D. Shah, DO, 2021. Frederic Anna Serwa, hooded by Jim Georgitis, MD. Lester Sitt, hooded by Catherine Hanafi, DO, 2004. Matthew Adam Slitsky, hooded by Barry Edwin Slitsky, MD. Andrew J. Smith Friedman, hooded by Melissa Streeter, MD. Anna Patricia Soares de Pina, hooded by Hawaida Arafat, MD, PhD. Brett Evan Stark, hooded by Cynthia Stein, MD. Courtney Madeline Stern, hooded by Cynthia Stein, MD. Stephen Albin Suchez, hooded by Catherine Brandt, DO, 97. Patrick Vincent Taggart, hooded by David Cirillo, DO, 88. Emily Jill Tamimi, hooded by R. Joseph Tamimi, MD. Kaoshin Tang, hooded by John Lowry, DO 2010. Brandon Justin Toll, hooded by Alexander Toll, EDD. Ashley C. Tracy, hooded by John Lowry, DO 2010. Hope Patricia Turner, hooded by R. Bryce Turner, JD. Varun Krishna Vadlapatla, hooded by Kat Brandt, DO 97. Jacob Van Vorst, hooded by Douglas Van Vorst, DC. Cassidy Renee Visaw, hooded by Dr. James Raftis, DO. Toquin Tui Vu, hooded by Anne Marie Vu, DMD. Jackson Riley Waldrip, hooded by Brittany Caruso, MD. Madeline Whitaker, hooded by Cami Phillips, MD. Caleb Michael Wynn, hooded by Captain Gary Scott Wynn, DO 99. Maitland Blue Wyron, hooded by Kat Brandt, DO. Oh, John Fenton, DO. Jenna Wozer, hooded by Frank Willard, PhD. Lyman Wu, hooded by Chris Frothingham, D.O., 2001. Craig Vincent Yanasvetsky, hooded by John Lowry, D.O., 2010. Indigo DeMay Yeager, hooded by Eleanor Yeager, D.C. Shannon S. Yu, hooded by Raquel Astorga, M.D.
I love it when the graduates walk by me and say, I'm going to come back and teach for you. And I think, God, I hope I'm retired by then. Oh, well. Just kidding. At this time, I would like to ask Dr. Jody Herman, class of 2006 and president of the Unicom Alumni Association, to please come forward to administer the osteopathic oath.
Thank you, Dr. Carrero. Congratulations to all of you for reaching this point. It was really exciting just to watch you go by, especially my fellows. It's now my honor and privilege to administrate the osteopathic oath. The pledging of the osteopathic oath is a time-honored tradition that binds your word and your actions to our profession and has been sworn by all doctors of osteopathy who preceded you. I ask that you please recite the oath along with me. Doctors, please stand. Raise your right hand, and please repeat after me. I, Dubai, affirm my loyalty to the profession I'm about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients, to retain their confidence and respect, both as a physician and a friend, who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity, to perform faithfully my professional duties, to employ only those recognized methods of treatments with good judgment and with my skill and ability, keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions, not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues, and never by word or act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biological truths to the healing arts and to develop the principles of osteopathy, which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. In the presence of this gathering, I bind myself to my oath. Welcome, new doctors, and congratulations to the entire UNE Com class of 2022.
Okay, but you're not officially doctors yet. Hang on. Doctors, I hereby confer upon you all the privileges, rights, and responsibilities herein bestowed as a doctor of osteopathic medicine. Now you can applaud. Yes. Okay, thank you. Please be seated. I would like to invite all the attendees to please join us for a reception immediately following the commencement on the plaza in front of City Hall. I ask that the audience please remain seated and wait for the procession to march out before you leave your seats. The students will follow the platform party. I want to offer my personal congratulations and a little bit of advice to each of the graduates, even those who are looking at their phones. This is a momentous achievement, but you are not finished. The process of becoming a physician is really just beginning for you, and it'll continue for the rest of your lives. Over the last 4 years, you've faced challenges and difficulties that stretched and tested you, and you bent. But you didn't break. You didn't break. That's because you're resilient. And as you go forward, there will be greater challenges and harsher difficulties. Always remember in those moments that you are resilient. And any situation only has the power that you choose to give it. Choose to only give your power to that which is positive, supportive, and helps you grow. If you can teach your patients that and learn that same lesson for yourself, you'll truly make the world a healthier place. I wish you happiness and success in your careers as osteopathic physicians. And finally, members of the class of 2022, 4 years ago, you chose to come to Unicom and to join our family. Thank you.